Well, hello there, and welcome to my home. I thought I would try while my daughter is napping and my other kids are at camp today. Normally I'm working, except for on Fridays I stay home with Lila, my baby, and I'm gonna try and film a very quick house tour of just our main level of the home. I'm standing right now in our entryway. I did attempt to clean my house a little bit. There are some areas that are not clean because I have 3 children and it's very hard. But I haven't done one of these in forever, most because I haven't filmed a YouTube video in a very long time. But I feel like the number one thing people asked from me is a house tour video or like an updated house tour. So we're gonna give this a shot. All right, we are in my entryway. Front door is right here, this big green thing. And then behind me are these amazing cabinets. So when we moved into this house, there was a small little closet here. It didn't even go up to the ceiling. It was just like a little coat closet thing. And there was also a door right here, or like an open passageway, I guess you would say, into our living room, which give you a little bit more context. This is kind of what this is like. So you walk into our front door, and then once you walk in, off to the right are these built-ins, and then you can continue through to our main part of our house. I feel like the entryway is humongous and a big waste of space in this room, actually, and it was exceptionally wasteful in the other when it was set up differently. So I had that closed in, and then we lived here for a little while, and then I ripped out, or we had that ripped out, that little closet, and then I had these amazing built-ins built that I designed, and on these two ends there are clothes, or it's like a entry closet thing. On that one and that one are the same, and then this middle one is incredibly messy, so don't judge, but it's our craft cabinet, and then where we charge device thingies like that. And then up there are other cabinets, and those are for toys, because right as you walk in, there is a playroom. Or it's not a playroom, but that's how we use it. It wasn't made to be a playroom. I think it's made to be an office, usually, this type of room in the type of house that we have. All right, you walk in the front door. So this is the playroom. I didn't clean the playroom. It has kind of evolved a lot since we moved in. I finally finished the board and batten and the wallpaper in here. This room I had intended to be a playroom. And then we had 3 kids, and I realized I was very overwhelmed with all the toys everywhere. So we've been slowly moving toys down to our basement and reducing the amount of toys that we have. We usually rotate toys. So now I'm not really sure what I want to do with this room. I kind of think I want it to be a chill, screen-free zone, maybe in the future homework zone, but a chill sitting room. Do people do that anymore? Sitting rooms? I don't know. It seems like a great idea, but I don't know if it'll actually pan out. But I don't know, do a window seat underneath this window behind you, and then it's just all open over here. So maybe put a few bookshelves in here to store books, because they're just in piles on the floor. My kids got a lot of books to read. So yeah, that's what we're doing in here. And watch out for the magnetiles. And as you walk through, there's a front door again. This is a door to our basement. And then you enter our main living area. Our kitchen. Dining space. And then our main living room. This is something that I made at 7 months pregnant with my last baby, and it is our coffee bar. The thing went viral kind of on Instagram. So yes, here she is. I love her. I use her every day. It brings me so much joy. It was an old TV cabinet that was kind of junk. And then I totally reimagined it. I put like beadboard back there, put a butcher block in here. We drilled holes through it so you could get some electrical in there. I added some wine glass. Here, I'll show you. Oh, I should have cleaned this stuff before I showed you, but here she is. And then down below, there's some drawers in this one. I think I have a tour of this on my Instagram if you want to see it. But I love it. It's like our bar meets our coffee bar. And then I store some of my pretty bowls and things up there that I get from the thrift store. That goes out to our back deck. We love it back there. Joel's worked really hard on our backyard, and there's a little playhouse we built for Harriet back there. Well, it was just for Harriet at the time, but then we had other kids. So yeah, here's the living room. I'd say maybe the most controversial thing in this living room, well, maybe there's multiples, but I lime washed this fireplace. I think people got really upset about it when I shared it, but maybe they didn't realize that it's literally just a cheapy facade on a build-a-grade type of fireplace. And I tried to live with what this house came with the brick, but it was this weird brown purple brick. It wasn't a nice brick in my opinion, and it wasn't for me. So instead, I lime washed it. And then over here, there used to be built-in cabinets, as well as over here. There used to be built-in cabinets, big maple cabinets. Really nice, but they were built for the old school tube TV that just can't buy anymore. So we actually ripped all of that out and then replaced it with, this is actually at IKEA with semi-handmade cabinets that Joel and I did. And then a lot of the other custom cabinetry is by a person locally that I found who does great work. And then we did just some floating shelves over here. This is where we spend 99.9% of our time in our house. I used to have a coffee table here, and now I have a toddler. So we just have an ottoman here instead. Move the high chair out of the way. One of my favorite things in this house, it's not even that exciting, but I have this bench that I had and I didn't really know what to do with. And we put this bird feeder on our window here, and we get so many birds, and my kids will just sit here and the birds will come. And I feel like it's a bit of childhood magic, and I love it. And this is also dubbed as Lila's diaper changing table station down here. And then I store the most random things in here, there's a ball. There's a kid's chainsaw. But mostly I just store a bunch of diapers in here. So yeah, I got that going for me. And then I'll attempt to show you back here. So, all right, now we are going back through the kitchen. One thing I really want to change in this kitchen is the backsplash, do a real backsplash back here. And eventually I think I want different stools. I don't love these stools really, but they work. And I need to address this drop zone that happens all the time. This is a pantry. We have a lot of little Montessori bits in our house, I suppose. So that's a little chair, and then a little basket for our little girl to put her shoes on. My big kids are animals, and they just do this. But this room is our mud room, I'd say. So that door to the left there, that goes to our garage right there. It's kind of a spot of many doors. So there weren't any of these hooks, and I added this beadboard, and then I added a bunch of hooks so that we had a way to store things, because there isn't a closet back here, which is crazy. And then this door right here goes into a bathroom. This was one of my first big design decisions in this house. I wonder if it'd help if, no. I painted the ceiling really dark. I picked out this wallpaper, and completely transformed this powder bath. And I still love it. It's been like 4 years with this really dramatic wallpaper, and I still just love it. All right, now I'm going to bring you into my most recent project, our laundry room. Let me see how I can do this. I'm filming on a camera that I've never filmed on before, really, for like YouTube videos. So, bear with me here. So this is our most recent renovation that we did when I was pregnant with Leo. I started, so this room used to be completely different. Like the layout used to be completely different than what it is here. It used to be like you walked in this door over here. It's hard to show you, but you walked in and like the washer and dryer was against this wall, like under this window here. So the washer and dryer was like dryer, washer, and then there was like a sink that was right here. And it was just this line of stuff. And then everything back here was all open. And so it was like a nice open space, but it was also very unusable. Like there wasn't any storage and things would just pile up in here. And then you fast forward to whatever year I was pregnant with Leo, I overflowed our wash tub because I put something in there, plugged the hole to let it soak, and I walked away just straight pregnancy brain, and it overflowed all over the floor. It wasn't very long, but it was like 10 minutes. So there was enough water damage that like made the cabinet all moldy after a little while, and I was like, we got to do something about this after about a year. And it like didn't necessarily like ruin the floors or anything, but the floors in here were like this crappy tile and had this weird floor pan thing that I'm still not really sure. Anyway, so I completely reimagined the entire layout of this laundry room. So you walk in like this, and then over here, it's kind of like a room of a lot of doors again, is a door to the exterior of our home. And then, I don't know if these demos help or not where I'm walking from, but there was that little mudroom area. You walk in, and along the right side of the room is now a bunch of cabinetry, which is so amazing because we didn't have like a cabinet down here. So we didn't have anywhere to like store our vacuum and our mop and things. And that's exactly what this space does. I have a wash tub, like a sink thing here for, the laundry stuff. And then we added all of this shelving up here to our cabinetry. So like all your light bulbs, all those random things, like we didn't have anywhere to store this like random stuff in our main level. I feel like they just didn't think through like where people would store stuff. Cabinetry goes all the way up to the ceiling, and I am very short. Like there ain't no way I'm getting close to opening any of this stuff. So my cabinetry guy, who is amazing, had this idea. He built me a ladder and a rail. So all along here, ta-da! I can actually access all of these things. It's like really incredible. This was like such a fantastic idea that he had. Because I had like the basic outline of the cabinetry, but he had this idea. Oopsie. So that rail goes all the way across. And another bonus part about this rail is that it works as like a drying rack too for clothes. So we have like hangers up there. And then on this side, we have the actual laundry itself. Over here I had him build this like little cabinet with just a cute little curtain. It's kind of like a narrow pathway here. Probably never seen a house door like this, have you? So it's kind of like a narrow pathway here. It has a really pretty cute vintage rug that I found. And let's see if you can see the floors. I also, my mom and I installed these slate floors. They're like a subway tile size, and I love them. I feel like it gives like a really British vibe to it. And then you want to see one of my favorite parts in this whole whole thing. I got a lot of favorite parts, to be honest. I got a lot of favorite parts in here, and this room is like definitely not finished. I can show you some of the things that we still need to do. But here, I'll show you one of my favorite things. Besides this amazing tramp art light fixture that I found off of Facebook Marketplace, I found this drying rack on Pinterest, and it's amazing. It just like comes down like this, and then let me see if I can show you. All right, ready for this? Okay, so you take your clothes out of the dryer or the washer, you put them up here, let them dry. Ta-da! So good. So good. There's not very many things I have left to do in this laundry room, but the main thing is tile. And this is the tile that I picked. It's like this really beautiful, almost like ox blood, deep brown with like lots of red and almost like purple in it tile. And they're going to go in this like vertical thing all the way up to the peg rail here. And I am so excited. It's going to add so much drama to it. You can see how like all the colors play together in here. It was like a big departure, I feel like, from like it like stretched me design wise, and it was so much fun. We have a walnut butcher block countertop in here to add some warmth and wood. And then this is the same color that's on those front entry cabinets, except for I did polished nickel for the hardware on here. And then you can see the floor. And then I got this rug, and it really helped me kind of like pick where I wanted to go with some of the colors before I even picked the colors. I just like love the way that it all looks together. So then over here, you can kind of get another idea of it. This is where that ladder is stored. And yeah, I love the way that this room turned out. I still have a lot to do in here, like finishing touches, like art on the walls and that backsplash and stuff. But I'm like so happy with how it came out. Like even this little cafe curtain is so fun because my daughter helped me sew it, which I just think is so sweet. This room just like makes me happy. It makes me happy to like fold laundry in here and stuff. All right, thanks for coming to my house tour. The basement is a disaster, so I'm not going to show you that. I'm excited to be back on YouTube sharing things like home interiors and style and simple living and that kind of stuff. So if you're into that, I would love if you subscribed. And yeah, if you have questions for me, leave them down below. I'm not really like somebody who likes to do a bunch of links to things. And that's mostly because most of the things I buy are like thrifted or secondhand of sorts. So it's like kind of impossible. And it just takes up a lot of time. I'd rather just make this stuff and share with you guys. And I don't know. I just literally just enjoy the community that I've built. You guys are awesome. Like some of you have been around for, I feel like a decade, like so long. And feel like it's such a privilege to be part of your life and that you still care. And it's just fun to make that kind of connection and entertainment or impact in your life in some way. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's like riding a bike, saying at the end, how do you close a YouTube video again? All right. Hopefully this very chatty, low budget production house tour was your thing. Okay.